Coming in hot. We got more drift Tacoma work to do. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. Like I said, we got some more drift truck work to do today. We're gonna go into the interior. I'm gonna begin scuffing some things up, things like that, and just knocking things out. Gotta be honest though, those old shitty tires made a lot more noise than I thought they were going to. We gotta keep getting things out of the interior of the truck. There is still quite a bit of things in here. These little plastic trim things for the headliner gotta come out, and get out of my way. All right, that's gone. We are gonna scuff this whole interior, epoxy prime everything, and repaint it. If you're just joining, you may have missed that, but that's the whole process here. Now let's get in here to the third brake light. I wanna pop that out. There's a dent right beside it there on the side, so I wanna see if, like, after it's out, if I can get up under there and like pop that out, get it not as an indentation so I can put some filler on it. Something like that, we'll try to fix that, but yeah. Honestly, it looks like someone has tried to like pry off this taillight, and that's what caused the dent. If I'm looking at it here like up close, I've only ever seen it from the ground, but looking at it from up here, it looks like they've definitely tried to pry it off of there and dented that up pretty good. Which, good news is, I think I can get to it from the backside right here. So here's where the taillight was at, obviously, and then this is the dent right here. You can tell someone kind of like, you might not be able to see it, but that is where they tried to, I think, pop that taillight off of there from before and put this one in here, which this thing is, I mean, long since gone. It still works, but it's just so faded and foggy. We're gonna get us a new LED one to put back here. But yeah, I'm gonna try to pop this dent out real quick, at least enough to where I can put some filler on it and it not look as bad there. Let's grind this rust off of here first. We're down to bare metal. Let's try to pop that out. I gotta be really careful because it looks like it's about to go like, it looks like it's about to create a hole here, which I'm not trying to do that. I've already put enough holes in this cab and had to have them fixed. I'm gonna use this wrench here because it's round instead of making it like another screwdriver mark. I don't wanna poke a hole in it, but I'm gonna try to knock this thing back up out of here at least a little bit. That's actually much better than it was. But what I'm worried about is like bending it the other way here. I need to get some like actual like bodywork hammers. This is fine, it's working, but I need those little bodywork hammers to kind of like tap things out, you know what I mean? We'll have to put, like I said, some filler on this to kind of fill it in, but the dent is looking much better, which it is what it is because I've never done metal work before, so I'm kind of like flying by the seat of my pants here, but kind of what I always do, I guess. This wrench has like the perfect curvature for like the cab right here where the light thing goes. It's like raised up a little bit, and just right with the bend of it, this thing is like really on the money. At least for what I'm doing. I don't know, maybe it's not, but for how it looks to me, it looks super good, and I think that looks way better. At least enough to get some filler on there and make it look better. Hang on and I'll show you, but that, I mean, it looks super good. Damn. You might not be able to tell much, but I mean, that is like flush and flat. It still has that little indentation from the screwdriver, like I said, but other than that, I mean, the dent itself looks way better in the roof. And if I put some filler on there and block that out, I think we can make that look really good. So I might try a little bit more from the inside just to get it shaped a little bit better, but yeah, that's wildly different, and I'm happy with that. I wish I could get to the inside of the roof right here in the front where this big dent is. This thing I'm gonna have to have a PDR guy maybe come and look at that, but you can see it right there. That's a pretty deep dent they got right there. I'm not sure what happened there, but I can't get to it because inside of here, this bracing, there's like 2 layers, and it's like right where the friggin' dent is, and I can't get behind that to do anything. So I'm only gonna be able to work this from the top, and so it's gonna have to be pulled out or something like that. So I may get like a, I don't know, like a little PDR kit or something like that and try to do it myself, but yeah. Ugh. There is a cable that runs right through here. This is the USB. I'm assuming this USB extension goes to this radio, but I don't know what this is. So I'm gonna try to trace this stuff out because we're gonna be swapping out, I mean, everything here, but maybe we pull this, pull that, pull these guys out. Doesn't appear to be any screws behind it. All right. Well, there's the airbag thing that was supposed to be right here, just tucked away behind the radio there. Bro. Woo! There we go. Just unplug it that way. I want to make a custom one of these and put the screen up higher. I've seen guys, you can relocate this since I have the digital dash or AC unit thing, and you can run it down to here, but you gotta like customize this a little bit and move this opening here up to here. Takes a little bit of body work, like fillers and fiberglass and stuff like that, but I'm thinking about trying that, and that should be a fun little project. And out we come. This is surprisingly done pretty well. I was a little concerned. I was like, you watch and see, this is gonna be a disaster back here. But they actually used like heat shrinking with like the little gel stuff in there. All the wires are nicely put together. That's honestly the nicest I've seen in like a used vehicle. So the microphone, that's what that is, I think. Because I remember pulling that out. Yep, that's one of the wires. I guess they had a Bluetooth thing set up in here, so we'll pull that out of here. Get that out of the floor. This thing, I don't know what this goes to. It's just random ground wire, it looks like. And it goes under this side of the dash. Is it this piece? No, that's the stock thing. What does this go to? Oh, Jesus, it goes, this USB is actually integrated into this whole thing. What? Anyway, so, out you come. Ooh, this is the antenna wire that we shaved, so I can get rid of this cable too, probably. I can probably pull this out of the dash. So I'm gonna, this goes probably under the hood. I'm gonna wait before I cut it, but ow, frig. I'm pretty sure I can yank this out through the hood up there. Because whenever he shaved the antenna off, he left a little like piece under there that has a cable to it, and I think it's this, so. I think that I am just going to keep taking things off of here. I need to get a lot of this stuff out of here anyways to paint the interior and all that stuff, and so I figure while I'm here and I'm doing all this, it won't hurt to take out some more panels. So we might not get to the scuffing in this video, but we can definitely get closer to needing the scuffing to be done. I tell you what, I don't know what happened, but we had like 4 or 5 days where there was some really nice temperatures, and it is back to being fucking miserable. Boop. God, look at the gross ass dog hair or something. We can't take the steering wheel off yet. I gotta be able to drive this thing. We'll just put that back in there. God, the dog hair or whatever it is coming out of here. It's ridiculous. I wish I had a tilt steering wheel right about now, I know that. Haha. Now this thing should pop right out. Cross our fingers. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't even know why this is plugged in here because there's not even a clock. Like there's nothing, like this is nothing. It would be a clock. Ow, there we go. But there's literally nothing. There's no, there's no electrical things here at all. And they had the wires plugged in there. I guess it's if you wanted to do a clock, it would be there. That's interesting. And there we go. Now, I guess we're on to the dash, which doesn't necessarily seem to be held on by much. So now this may be common knowledge if you're familiar with these old trucks, but it doesn't look like this dash is like wrapped in any kind of like vinyl topper or whatever. It just looks like plastic. So that's gonna be awesome to paint because we're gonna switch all this stuff from this gray to a black. And I am super excited about that. Again, it would be super nice to have a tilting steering wheel right about now. Brown, blue, and white. This has so much junk in it. Watch this thing be held in by like 4 bolts. Now, we'll just go around and we'll pull and we'll pull and we'll see where there's tension. Now this seems to be tensioned right here. So where's right there. There's something right here that's catching it. This side seems okay. Haha. That panel needs to come out, and I guarantee you there's 2 bolts holding in the airbag. Whoa. Yep, right there, 2 bolts. I do have the battery unhooked, so definitely something you want to make sure you do. I think after this one, the dash should just come right out. I think we just pull out on the dash. Yep. The dash is coming out. Oh, I see. This is all tied together. Frig. Well, all right. Oh, no, it's not. It's not all tied together. Good, 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 good. Haha. Dashboard is out. That was easy peasy. Now, let me show you all this funk in here. This is just, I mean, decades of just hair and things of that nature, but yeah. Don't want any more of that in my mouth, I know that for sure. 5 bolts, 2 nuts, and 1 screw held that dash on there. Tasty stuff. Probably hard to tell on camera, but there's hair everywhere. Now, about that antenna wire earlier, where's that at? Right here. I think this is the one that's in the engine bay that they removed. And so I'm gonna give this thing a little tug and see if this is the one. Yes, it would appear that that is the one. So I'm gonna cut that and snip, yank her through, and boom. The antenna wire is now out of the truck entirely. Well, I went ahead and prepped out and sprayed a test piece of the dash, and it turned out fantastic. I'm gonna love this paint, but that will have to wait for another video. I wanna do one video about just blacking out the interior, talking about the process, what paint we're using, all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, you just have to come back and watch another video. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this off here. It's 101 degrees in the garage right now. We got a lot of work done on this thing. I don't really have a set schedule for this thing right now. We're just trying to get all that we can out of the truck to prep the inside of it for paint and all that. And so, yeah, just doing what we gotta do, grinding it out. And yeah, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it very much as always. Drop a comment down below. If you have any questions or whatever, drop those down there as well. We got to help much as I can, chat, whatever, and I will see you next time. Bye.